The invite should be going out. The invite go out to you?
I didn't get nothing.
It should have sent you an invite. It says searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. It should be sending you an invite.
There it is.
Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of a yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is RG3. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there?
Thank you.
No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Hurts. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Alshon Jeffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He'll drop this one down to Freeman. There they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing again, Griffin. He's got his man here. It's Green. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
He was brought down by...
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Out of the gun, Griffin. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A.J. Green, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Patriots 7, Jets 6.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Hurts to throw. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Griffin. And he finds Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They go play action. Griffin. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Griffin. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. On the counter, Devontae Freeman works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 29, Griffin flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening. And
with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. But here comes Diggs. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
the kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Buying time is
what the fuck? Why did
receiver and he's
fucking part of that lineman, bro? He's really gonna watch the beat him up.
For Earl Thomas.
A loss of 2 yards. It's second down.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. This one caught by Davis. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll find Miller. That's complete.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
He's so fucking slow. Why is he so
Nice way to
slow?
start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. Now Griffin. They'll roll him out right. Oh,
Pick it the fuck, bro. You, what the fuck? These should be picks. I should have fucking 3 right now.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He was brought down by Alexander Johnson. A gain of 2.
8 yards to go on second down. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, how can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Jeffrey with a catch.
I like how dude just glitches 4 fucking yards.
It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down. A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A run for Nick Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Alshon Jeffrey, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Their line set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams
really,
script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, they'll run with Freeman. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. And able to find Green. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
The 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, Griffin. On to slow it complete to Green. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I honestly was afraid to accidentally throw a pick on it when I looked just fucking
Able
terrible.
to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On first down, Griffin. Green's got it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. From the gun, Griffin. And caught, right side, Green.
Oh, fucking.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Why is my fucking team just watching the motherfucker run 20 fucking yards?
I love the drive they're working on.
Like, for fuck's sakes, I could have tackled him 2 yards from the fucking line of scrimmage.
So far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
You're supposed to fucking slide over. I literally have you to be in the middle of the fucking field. So why ain't you fucking getting there?
Once again taking the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that's quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Smith in the zone here. He ain't do shit.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Let me guess, a fucking injury.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Melvin Ingram able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Coleman has it here right side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before
he's going for the fucking season. That's cool.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we
go up the fucking field. The fuck you running back for?
On pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And the Patriots are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Corey Davis with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
It's 24, Jets 18.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Second and 10. Once again, Griffin got his man complete over the middle. That's Green. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, come on, fucking.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big run there by Freeman, and even 50 yards. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. They'll look to run with Freeman.
What? Real boy. I love it. I fucking love how you get in the backfield and you just watch dude run right by you. Like, come the fuck on.
The Jets are an extra point away from leading this game. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Nobody wants to block. I got dudes running 30 fucking yards downfield. Like, why is you running 20 yards down the fucking field without someone fucking getting blocked? Stupid fucking tight end.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for New England.
It's a fucking injury, so
it's on me though. I don't even know why you're tripping.
Because it fucking stopped the clock, which I didn't want to fuck happen.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the
ahead of the
looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Second down, here's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Scotty Miller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Hurts. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Jets, 25.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
At the 45-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Green. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
That'll be complete to Cook. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
At the 21-yard line.
On the option, here's Griffin. And some room to roam now. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Prater
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown.
Oh, fuck.
Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still,
you have no idea how nervous I am about
the extra
the
point, go
fucking
down and
kickoffs,
score,
dude.
kick the extra point themselves.
I fucking hate them so much.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one's not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now RG3, escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, thank
That'll
you, fucking Lord.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. He's got his man here. It's Green. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
At the 49-yard line.
One last shot for RG3. And it's incomplete.
Good game, bro.
So their final drive
Yeah, that's fucking nerve-wracking there at the end, I'm not going to lie.
That, the ball game is over.